Hey, I'm Ron Drotos from KeyboardImprov.com, and welcome to day 19 of my 31-day Jazz Piano for Beginners Workout Challenge. And in this lesson, we're going to really continue to dive into the 1-6-2-5 chord progression, because when you learn a jazz standard like Blue Moon or I Got Rhythm, that's what this is consisting of. They consist of the 1-6-2-5 or 1-6 at a slower tempo, 2-5. So much of beginning jazz instruction is just the 2-5-1s, and it's kind of it's dry. It really is dry. I think really getting into the voicings of 2-5-1s and how to improvise over them in a very systematic way is what's going to get you from the sort of low intermediate level to the advanced intermediate level, or maybe even the advanced level. That's when the time is to dive into that. But first, we're just learning like a language. My own piano teacher, Billy Taylor, used to always say that we learn improvisation like we learn language. You don't start out at 2 years old, conjugating verbs and diagramming sentences and memorizing 1,000 new words every day. You don't do that. You become fluent in it and picking up what you can and just using it over and over again. And then, when the time is right, you learn the other stuff, right? Most of us went through that process. I'm setting the timer for 20 minutes. So we're going to get to know this 1-6-2-5 chord progression in C at some different tempos today, because we did it as a ballad yesterday. So we have a C major 7. You can play along with me with your left hand. It's C, E, G, B. These are all white notes. A minor, the 6th chord. A, C, E, G. The 2 chord, D minor 7th. D, F, G, A, C. And then the 5 chord, G, B, D, F. I actually have trouble naming the notes when I'm playing. I think it comes from a different part of the brain, from the spatial or the hearing it, to actually say the letters. I've always had a little trouble with that. So basically, let's just start. Again, we start from square one in a good way every day, sort of like Zen mind, piano mind, or something like that. Beginner's mind, piano mind. I don't know how you want to put it. How about beginner's mind, piano mind? There we go. So basically, even though we got really good at it yesterday, we might not be able to start there. And I find it's really great to just start as a beginner each day, and then what I've learned in the past will come through. So we're just gonna play these chords and hold them for 4 beats each. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Now A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor. 2, 3, 4. G. 2. Keep doing that. Ready, and chords in your left hand. Now add something simple in the right hand. Scale if you want. would do is start doing this at slightly faster tempos. And again, the overarching goal in these couple of days of lessons is not to play great necessarily. We will. But it's to really just get used to playing one measure each, so that becomes second nature. So then when you play all these different tunes, or in different keys, we'll get to some of those different keys, it's a little more second nature. It's more ingrained in us. So let's just try this. So let's go with the right hand. And I'm going to keep a Bossa Nova beat, Brazilian beat, like that. That's 2 bars each. Yeah, let's do 2 measures each. Okay, so it's at about the same tempo, but the beat's gonna be twice as fast, or the same timing. So instead of 1, 2, I'm going twice as fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now change. Yeah. So you can play any rhythms you want. There's no one standard bossa rhythm. You could just hold them down and let me keep the rhythm, totally fine. Or you can do like a bum, 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 something like that. Bum, 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 bum. Or you can just play on all off beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. Or a combination of everything. I think to me, Bossa Novas are a combination of rhythms and just floating. It's like this, bum, 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 and then you just kind of float over the beat. Here we go, C major 7 in your right hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, D minor 7. G7. Yes. Mix it up a little bit. Why don't you improvise with your right hand in the key of C, and I'll just keep the accompaniment, so you don't have to think of the chords. Let's give our brain a rest for a second from the chords. Just have fun improvising. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. add the left hand. I'm going to slow down the tempo a little to a little slower. Bossa. Something like that. So we're going to have 2 measures of the C, 2 measures of the A, etc. So you don't have to really play different rhythms in your left hand if you don't want. You could just sort of just hold down the notes and so focus more on the right hand, or you could just play one note or a couple notes in the right hand, focus more on the left hand rhythms. Either one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing tempo now. We're going to do the same thing. You can improvise with your right hand, key of C, left hand, and let's start with the chords for 4 measures each. Then we'll go to 2 measures and then 1 measure. Okay, so 4 measures each, starting with C major 7. 1, 2, you know what to do. Alright, let's try that. Let's play the chords in the left hand for 2 measures each and snap on 2 and 4 with the right hand. Or tap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now A minor. D minor. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. Keep doing that and. The other way. Let's play the chords with our right hand and snap on 2 and 4 with our left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now A minor, D minor, and G. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. Now let's slow down the tempo just a little bit to give us some breathing space and improvise with our right hand again and play the chords for 1 measure each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's not slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. get you going every time. That's what I meant by starting at the beginning each day, like coming back to that, coming back to the listening, to the groove, not trying to start at the top of the mountain where we were yesterday, and then you get back there pretty quickly sometimes. Hey, this is great. Congratulations for keep going, 19 days, and we'll start in with just about the next third of the sessions. It's only 10 hours and 20 minutes the whole month, so it seems like, okay, I've never done this before, but you get in the habit of doing it. So then 20 minutes a day just seems like part of your routine. That's really what you've been looking for. That's what I was looking for too, right? It's just making it part of our lives, and then everything else flows from that. Instead of, oh, I've got to learn this, and then it'll become part of my life. No, that hardly ever works. You go for the flow in every respect. So thanks for being here. There's some links to click. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And I put another link video you may enjoy, and there's some lessons for you at Keyboard Improv down below in the description if you're interested. Have a great rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.